Hi kids, it's Pimmy again, and today I'm gonna color from my Sesame Street book. Are you gonna color along with me? If so, be sure you grab paper, because we always color on paper, and what your favorite coloring tools are. Mine are colored pencils, but maybe you like to use crayons or chalk or markers, or maybe you're gonna use colored pencils like me. Either way, just choose the one that you like best and let's get started. Today we have Oscar the Grouch celebrating a happy birthday. And Oscar is a green color, so we're gonna have to use a green one to start off with. And then he's got these doors back behind him and a wall with a basketball hoop. And we are gonna have to color those in too. But for now, we're just working on Oscar the Grouch. So we are gonna try to stay inside our lines and color him all in. And that's his right hand on the left side of the page. That one's all done. Now we'll do his other hand, which is his left hand on our right hand side of the page. And now I'm gonna do his body, but I don't want his trash can to be green, so I need to go around my edges so I can color in just his body and not the rest, and make it just a little bit easier to do. Just like that. And now I'm up here, but don't want to get his mouth green. That would be silly. There we go. Now we can color in the very end, just like this, in between his eyebrows. And now we've got his whole body green. And we'll do this part of his hat green too. But you could color however you wanted to. I just think making this part green would make it all look good, because then it will match. So there we go. And now we're all done with one green color. G-R-E-E-N. And that's our first color. We've used one color so far. Now let's color in Oscar's trash can. I bet this is an aluminum trash can, which means that it should be either silver or gray, because aluminum is a shiny metal when it's clean. But Oscar the Grouch, he's not a very clean guy, so his is probably just gray. But I only have a silver colored pencil with these colored pencils, so I'm going to color mine silver. But I don't want to get that string gray or silver or his sign. I think his sign is going to be made out of cardboard. And cardboard is brown. So I'm going to color that with a brown pencil. There we go. Now his trash can is all done. Let's get our basketball hoop too, though. Just like this. And this part in the back that's holding it up, we'll make that silver too. And that is one silver color. S-I-L-V-E-R. Silver. And if we take our one green color and add in our one silver color, we have two colors now. And now, since we said this sign should be a brown color, I'm going to grab a light brown. I'm going to use that for Oscar's eyebrows too. Just like that. But I'm being very careful to only color in his eyebrow. I don't want to make the rest of it brown around him. We colored him green. We don't want Oscar to be brown. And our trash can is silver, so I don't want that to be brown either. And see, since all those letters in there that says birthday to you, since that's all a solid black color, we're able to color right over it and it doesn't change anything, because that solid black color is too dark for our brown to show up on. So we're able to just color it all in. And now, see these boards? This wood here? We're gonna color that in too, because wood is brown as well. And we'll color this one in brown, that holds things up, because it looks like that's what this is attached to, and what the basketball hoop is held up with. So we'll color this one brown too. And that is our one brown color. B-R-O-W-N. Brown. So we had two colors with our silver color. So 2 plus our 1 brown color equals 1, 2, 3. 3. We've used 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. Now let's use a red color because he needs his tongue colored in. Just like that. We'll give him a red tongue. And I'm gonna make this backboard for the basketball hoop red too. And I don't think I'm gonna color all the way to the edges of my paper today. I think we're gonna leave the edges not colored in. That way I don't make a mess. But if you want to color on your paper to the edges, you sure can. I do that a lot. But we don't have to, and today I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna come right up to here and stop. But if you want to do something similar, you could even do it differently. Like make it so you go close to the edges on some parts and far from the edges on other parts, and you could make it your own way. And we'll color in the top of the apple on his hat and the bottom of the apple, because those should be red. And I think we'll make this part of these boards red too, right here in the middle on what looks like doors that make the gate behind him. And look, where we get close to Oscar with our red, and he's got green, because Oscar's green, it's like having Christmas colors. And I'm just being careful to only do that inside of all these rectangles for these doors. How many sides does a rectangle have? Can you count them? Let's use this one for counting. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and 2 sides are short and 2 sides are long. And that's how you get a rectangle. What would it be if all the 4 sides were the same length? What shape would we have then? Do you know? It would be a square. We would have a square with it being all the same length, like we did on the backboard for the basketball hoop. And I missed some spots that should be silver. So I'm gonna color those in for his trash can, just like that. And now it's done. And I think I'm gonna make the rest of the door red too, except for this part here that's so thin. So I'm going to come back to the left side of my page and keep on coloring in these doors with my red pencil. Just like that. But I need to be careful, because we don't want to color everything red. Only this part of these doors. There we go. But not Oscar. Oscar's green. We don't want to make Oscar red by accident. And that's why we've got to be careful about our lines. Now we're over to the last one. There we go, all the way to the bottom of it. And we'll go all the way up and all the way over. But I'm not going to the edges of my paper, remember? So we're gonna stop right where the picture does. And that's 1 red. R-E-D. Red. And with our brown one, we had 1, 2, 3 colors. Plus our 1 red one equals 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 colors now. And I think now we should use a black one to color in his mouth. Right there, just like that. But not his tongue and not his fur, because that would be silly since he's green and his tongue is red. And then I was gonna do the bottom, but first I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do these little thin lines that I did not make red all the way around, and we'll do those black first. I like when I put the colors red and black together. I like the way that they work. Do you like how it looks when you put red and black together? I know, I sure do. that's why I'm gonna make sure I get all of these little parts black. To the top, and that's the last one. Now I just need to color this part in. Just like this. Because we're going to pretend that this is pavement. Like the street is asphalt, and that is black. And at the bottom, I did go to the edge, but it's gonna be the only place, because I did that by accident. But what do we do when we make mistakes by accident? Nothing, because that's how we get better, is we just admit that that's a mistake so we can do better next time and have less mistakes when we do it in the future. So that's our one black color. B-L-A-C-K. And our red one had 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. 4 colors when we finished with our red one, plus our one black one, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've used 5 colors. Now I'm gonna use a white one, because we've got bones on his hat, and bones are white color, and these bones are fish bones. So we're gonna color in these fish bones with our white pencil. And then we've got the core of the apple, and apples are white too, unless you leave them to get in the air too long, and then they turn brown. But they still taste like a white part of your apple should taste. They just changed color because of the air. And we're gonna color in his white eyes, because my paper is not white today, so we need to make his eyes white. And we had an egg that's cracked too. And I noticed the stem on the apple, it should be brown, that I didn't notice before. So we're gonna make that brown. And with our white colors, we're all done. One white color. W-H-I-T-E. White. And with our black color, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Plus our one white color equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colors. We've used 6 colors now. And it looks like there's trees back here that I didn't notice were trees before. So I'm gonna use a different green and color those in. Just like this. Because I don't want to use the same green that would make it confusing for which parts are Oscar and his hat. So, I'm using this one. See how it's a different color of green? This one looks more bright to me. Does it look more bright to you? Or does it look like it's a darker green or a lighter green? Now we've used one more green color. So, we used that one green color, but if we added one green color plus one green color, we have two green colors. 2. So if we make this a 2, it would be confusing. So we're going to write down here that we used one more green color. And this one says it's grass green. So we'll write grass, G-R-A-S-S. Green, G-R-E-E-N. Grass green. And after our white color, we had 6 colors. 6 colors. Plus our one grass green color is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 colors. We've used 7 now. And now I think I'm gonna finish the color with this light blue. Because I'm gonna make his birthday hat a blue hat. Just like that. And go in between the bones, but I don't want to color the bones because bones are not blue, and I'm not trying to make mine imaginary colors today. But if you're coloring bones and you want your bones to be blue, you can color them blue and use your imagination if that's what you want. And this, we're going to pretend is all the sky behind him because that's a tree over on the other side where we had to color green with that grass green. And then I think this is supposed to be wood because wood would have to be here to attach those two. So we'll make this part brown like it's more wood. Just like this. And then I'll color in all the way up to here with my blue for the sky again. Now we're all done, and we used our one blue color, B-L-U-E. So with our green color, we had 7 colors. And with our blue color, we only added 1. So that equals 7, 8. Let's count them all to make sure we did our math right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We used 8 colors. C-O-L-O-R-S. And now we're all done. I hope you enjoyed coloring Oscar the Grouch as much as I did today. We used 8 colors and he was celebrating someone's birthday. Is it your birthday? Or is it someone else's? Are we pretending whose birthday it is? Maybe it's your favorite stuffed animal's birthday he's celebrating. Just keep on coloring, but always on paper, and let's make sure we put away those colors when we're done. Till next time, bye-bye! Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe down below.